Guys, we'll get started here. About 10:10 is the plan. That's the hope. That's the goal. If you haven't paid for your spots yet, make sure you do so. If you have any questions, let me know. There are a few spots on the website. All right, so should have just one spot now on the site, or one spot just added to the site from an unpaid. Hope everybody's doing well. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome, welcome. We'll get started here shortly. I am now working on the grab bag stuff, so once I have that done, we'll get started. Hey guys, what up? Greg, Thomas, everybody. stuff is on the site if you're interested in the spot, and I'm just finishing up the grab bag information on the site right now as well. Shorter, smaller break overall tonight. So hopefully you guys enjoy that though still. And like I said, I'm working on right now that break for tonight. We'll try to get started here shortly. Might be a minute or two later than I was hoping, but we will get started very shortly. I got that. Oh, I need to put that in there. Where the heck did it go? Oh, are you kidding me? All right, perfect. For a second there, I didn't think any of this was saving, but I think we're good. All right, that's good. 2 photos. That 32 spot. All right, almost done with the grab bag setup. I am just trying to get this figured out. Like I said, we'll get started here very shortly. Very, very shortly. All right, so if I do that, That's 36. All right. Calculator. All right, we're gonna have a really good price point tonight on our break. All right, really good price point. And that's gonna be a 36 total. All right, I think we're good. Oh, come on, 36. Does it look right? 36. Yep. All right. So 2, 30. That does not look like 33, 34, 35, 36. All right. All right, so we are now updated. You guys have a moment, you can go to dad-breaks.com. The grab bag is on the site. All right, grab bag is on the site right now. Give me 2 seconds, I'll be right back. Grab bag is on the site though. All right, grab bag's on the site. I'll be over there in a minute. All right, brewski in hand. All right, so hope everybody's doing well. Happy Tuesday. Now let me update the site just to say next break, and then we'll get it started here. Grab bag is on the site. Grab bags are on the site though, for those that are interested. And for whatever reason, the one item that's part of that grab bag didn't show up. So let me see why the one thing didn't show up. It's everything's listed. One picture, I should say. It's all right, perfect. Now it should all be showing. And now the updates are coming. And that will be the 4th. Alright, copy link. That was not what I wanted to do. All right, perfect. We are all set. All right, everything should be looking good. I will show you guys, bring you guys on camera here. All right. Don't worry if you don't see your name. You have a spot there. It'll refresh in time. Tonight's beer, a little Dreamweaver, a little lower alcohol content, just a 4.8 from Trogs. It is a wheat beer. A little heavier on the wheat flavor than I would probably like, but I figured I'd give it a go for tonight. Definitely a October style type of beer, German style, Belgium, German, something like that. Let me see, what do they say? Yeah, probably more German, I would say. All right. So, if you bought five or more spots, as always, you have something coming your way in the mail. Let's talk about it tonight. Five or more spots, you're going to get a pack of 2021 Contenders Baseball. One in three has an auto MM. What are the little couple throwback packs? 1992 Classic Draft Picks Football. 1989 Topps Baseball. Yep, the gum is in there. 2025 Sage Artistry Football. And some Yukon basketball, men's and women's basketball, 2025 basketball product. So if you bought five or more spots, that is coming your way. All right. Now, if you upgraded and decided to get 10 or more spots, let me put that up there, by the way. 10 or more, check what I have here for you guys. All right. I think this is really cool. We have a hanger, mosaic hanger pack. Baseball 2022. Really nice hanger product right there. Mosaic Baseball. 10 or more spots, you're going to get one of these no matter what. You're also going to get a 2026 Sage Football. One of those Yukon Basketball 2025 packs from Panini. How about some 2026 Donruss Baseball to Gravity pack? And a 2024 Donruss Football Gravity pack. So all of those items right there coming your way. As long as you bought five or more spots, you'll be getting something. All right. What is on the website? Let's go check it out right now. We're head over to dad-breaks.com. All right, so here we are at dad-breaks.com. Tuesday, August 25th, we're live. If you ever need a link or want to share the link down here, they can join right here. Our next two breaks, we're going to be breaking tonight, Friday, August 28th, and then I had a little something personal, very personal, come up in my life that I need to be available for next Tuesday. So originally I was going to do a plan. I actually have it written down on my notepad here to do a break next Tuesday, but we're gonna postpone that. Gotta make sure everything in my life is just taken away, straightened out. It's not me. It involves my mom. So I just want to make sure that everything is taken care of there. And so we're break tonight, this Friday, and then next Friday. That should be a P. Sealot. It'll be set. So tonight and then next Friday. If you haven't signed up yet, sign up for here. Completely free fantasy football. It is a Survivor League. $450 worth of Dad Breaks gift cards giving away. Completely free. You can either sign up using the link here, or you can go to dad-breaks.com/survivor, and that will take you to the sign up as well. Feel free to share that with any friends that you have as well. Completely free. All right, so what's available? I did realize I actually accidentally missold a spot tonight. I sold it twice. Jake, I reached out to you. I don't know if you saw it, Jake. I missold a spot twice, so I had to then put on the site here the Falcon spot, which I did not sell. Missold a spot twice. I reached out to Jake. If you haven't seen it yet, sent you through eBay. But we still have the Falcon spot in the mini helmet. available. Baseball bat and 2 baseballs. So 1 bat, 2 balls. Break. We have the Diamondbacks, the Guardians, Twins, Mets, A's, Padres, and Nationals available in this break here. All right, so it's a what $5 or $6 for 5 or 6 teams remaining in that break. Mini helmet by division, just one spot remaining at this point. The NFC South, NFC South in our mini helmet by division. Then here's our grab bag. All right, guys, our grab bag. We have someone's going to be getting a Yordan Alvarez Funko. That's right, Yordan Alvarez Funko Pop. Someone will be getting one of these right here. Yordan Alvarez Funko Pop autograph. Someone will be getting, 2 people will be getting an autographed 8x10 photo. All right, so autographed 8x10 photo. 2 people get that. One person is going to get a multi-sport value pack here. Every pack has had almost, I'd say like 97, 98% of the packs we've opened have had either an auto and or slab card in it. So really cool, huge potential hits in there. Then we're going to have an exclusive box break. We're going to get a random football team. In this break are going to be 2 sign and slab football cards, 2 autographed 8x10 football photos. Okay, so you'll get a random football team, and there'll be a 4-box break. So again, 2 autographed sign and slab football cards. Here are some of the potential hits: Bo Jackson, Barry, Emmett, Steve Young, and all these are rookies there. Justin Herbie, Jefferson, Randy Moss, Brett Favre, Terry Bradshaw, and Saquon Barkley are some of the headliners in that signing slab football break. And then obviously some huge names in our football photo, from Aaron Rodgers to Jim Brown, Patty Mahomes, you name it there. Tom Brady's in there, so that's there as well. So only 36 spots total, and there are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 spots, 8 hits essentially out of 36 spots. So almost a 1 in 4 chance, 1 in 4.5 chance of getting a hit of some sort for $19. So not too bad at all. All right, so that's a look at what is in our grab bag. That's a look at everything that's out there on the site. If you have any questions, feel free to put those questions that you have in our chat. All right. Oh, I don't know why I don't have the reds. Let me see why the reds aren't showing. I'll put that in there and then. Dudley has the reds. Let me see. Maybe I just had to hit refresh. Oh, yep, I have Dudley in there. All right, so refresh that. All right, we're gonna start out with a bat break tonight, guys. 1 bat break. Let me see. All right, Jake. Sorry about that. Hey, Jones. I appreciate it. All right, guys. Well, hope everybody's well. We're gonna start out with a bat break because the other bat is from a brand new case, and because of a brand new case, I want to use, we'll do a different setup with things tonight. All right, everybody out there, go ahead, give me 5 Major League Baseball players. 5 Major League Baseball players. If you guess correctly, you're going to have a chance at an autographed baseball photo. All right, so everybody will get a prize here. There'll be no names, but someone's going to get this. It's the last one from the case. Someone will get this autographed baseball photo. If you can guess correctly a player that comes out of any of these 3 boxes, put 5 players, 1 line. Again, everybody that guesses correctly will get a box of mystery, or we'll do packs. We'll do straight packs. So it'll be baseball card packs after that if you guess correctly. But the top prize will get that autographed 8x10 photo. 5 players, 1 line. We have bats 1. Bat 1 is on the table, and I think it's 3. What's the other number? Yep, 1 in 3 of the possibilities for the bat. We know we're using baseballs 2 and 3. 2 and 3 are the last 2 from the case. All right, guys. Let me see. Got a couple of messages here. All right. Into random.org we go. And there's just 1 and 3. 1 is our place, or 3 is the other one. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. Bat 3. Let me go swap out bat 3. All right, so bat 3 going to replace bat number 1. All right, guys. Last call on those guesses here. Jake has the Diamondbacks, Jose with the Braves, George has the Orioles, Brandon with the Bo Sox, Jake has the Cubs and White Sox, Dudster with the Reds, Sean with the Guards and the Rocks, Case has the Tigers and the Astros, Greg with the Royals, George has the Angels in the outfield, David with the Dodgers and the Marlins, Braden in the house with the Brewers, David's got the Twins, Ryan with the Mets, Chase has the Yanks, Michael back in the action with us, he has the A's and the Phillies, David with the Pirates, Michael's got the Padres, Zach Attack with the Giants, Michael's got the Mariners and the Cardinals, David has the Rays, Charles has the Rangers, Braden with the Blue Jays, and Michael sitting there with the Nats. Great. Give you guys 20 more seconds. Give me a guess if you haven't. 20 more seconds. All right, so you have a couple more guesses coming in. I'll give you a moment. All right, let's do it. We are officially at the no more guess line. Let's go. All right, I'll put a little baseball note out there. Just this. That's a good spot, right? All right. Yeah, good luck, baseball duck. Box 2. Box 2 is right here. Take our note off. All right, box 2. It is sealed up all the way around. That note just reiterated some of the things that were in the listing. Let's see if we can get one of these headliners, these big names. All right. Secondary seal right there. Comes around to this side as well. Here's our baseball. And all right, this is going to come down to games played. All right, come down to games played. And if I remember, he has one more game with one team over the other. TriStar authenticated Major League Baseball. How about a little Chris Chambliss? Chris Chambliss on the hit. I believe Chris Chambliss is a Brave by like one game. We'll double check though, but I believe, if I remember correctly, Chris Chambliss is one game a Brave over the Yankees. All right, let me check this out. All right. Yankee tends to be the hint here, but that is more of the war score. All right. Atlanta, look at that. By one game. One game. That's the tiebreaker. Games Atlanta Braves over the Yankees. Chris Chambliss. All right, Chris Chambliss going out to Jose. Jose, a happy camper after his monster night on Friday. All right, Jose. Congratulations. Chris Chambliss coming your way. All right. Quack, box 3. Last one from this set. of baseballs. All right. Sealed up top, doing its thing that way. All right, we have definitely seen this name. All right. And if I'm not mistaken, TriStar authenticated Denny McLain. Denny McLain on the hit for the Detroit Tigers. All right. And that is Cy Young, 68 and 69. 30-game winner, Denny McLain. Denny McLain. That's a Tigers hit. Jose Jones, he hit a Hank Aaron autographed baseball bat. Friday's breaks were insane. I will. I'll just share this. I'll just check that out if you have a chance. There's our Instagram. If you don't follow it already, check it out. We had an authentic Ray Allen jersey. We had some huge hits in the break room on Friday. All right, so Denny McLain. '82 years young these days. The case. All right. It's bat time. No, bat time. All right, this is the barrel, so we're not going to open it up on that side. We're going to open up knob side, and that's the side that had number 3 on it. Number 3, and it's time to get busy, get cutting, get cracking. Crack, crack. There we go. You have a Rawlings baseball bat. Oh, this is going to go to Canada. This is going to a different person in Canada, a first-time buyer. How about a Vlad Guerrero Jr. bat? Vlad Guerrero Jr. going to Braden. Braden, welcome to the big show, Braden. First-time buyer. This is going up to you in Canada. This is a Vladimir Guerrero baseball bat. JSA authenticated on the young. Well, he's not as young as he used to be, and he's not hitting as many home runs this year, but still a tremendous player. Vlad Jr. All right, Braden. Let me mark that down. All right, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. RSA or JSA baseball bat. And he doesn't have a YouTube account, but he just messaged me saying he's watching and he just saw it. He's pumped. He is pumped. He's going to have to get a YouTube account for the future to watch more of these. All right. Did we have any Vlad guesses? Any Vlad guesses? That's the name I would assume that if we had a guess, it's going to come in the flavor of Vlad. All right, Jeff. Put these names on stickers. Jeff, Daniel, just Jeff and Daniel. If I'm missing somebody, let me know. But I see Dodgers or no. No Dodgers or? No Dodgers or? I don't even know what that meant. Kyle. I don't even see Kyle's name on here. I'll take your word. If anybody else sees Kyle's name, it's not even showing up on my. Oh, I see Glad. It said Glad. That's why I'm like because I did a control find for Vlad. All right, let's put some packets. All right, this is the way we're gonna do it. One person's gonna get the autograph photo. The other two people are gonna get top Stadium Club baseball card packs. All right. So top person is gonna get the autographed 8x10 photo. Next two are gonna get the 2015 Topps Stadium Club. All right. Jeff, Daniel, and Kyle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. Daniel's going to get the autographed 8x10 photo. All right, Daniel, congratulations. That'll be coming your way. All right, Daniel. Let me do this real quick. All right, so Jeff, this is going to be yours. Kyle's, and then Daniel. All right, Jeff, here is your Topps Stadium Club pack. All right, one of the greatest pitchers of all time on the back. You have Will Smith getting jiggy with it. A little Brent Rooker. Nolan Chanel parallel. Larry Walker, Hall of Famer. And how about Greg Maddux? Larry Walker and Greg Maddux, two Hall of Famers on the very back. All right, Jeff, those cards coming your way. Kyle, here is your pack. All right, Kyle, how about an A-Rod, Alex Rodriguez, Texas Ranger uni? Craig Biggio. We got a Mason Wynn on the parallel. Guy named Hannes Wagner. He might have only been 27 in that photo, but he looked 63. Hannes Wagner. And there's a Jackson Merrill. All right. Last but not least. Let's go, Daniel. Daniel, here we go. Your autograph photo. This is going to be, how about a Rob Thompson, former Phillies manager, but there he is as a coach with the Yankees, with the World Series champion Yankees, Rob Thompson. Phillies manager, World Series, took them to the World Series not long ago. Manager Rob Thompson, but there we are. With the Yankees as a coach, Rob Thompson. All right, and that's going to be Beckett authenticated. It's a neat little pull for a Philly fan, actually. You're welcome. All right, give me a second here. All right. About the let me get caught up. We're gonna do the mini helmet and 2 jersey break next. Give me a second. Where did I put the? There we are. All right. One helmet, 2. Okay, that makes sense. All right. One mini helmet, 2 jersey break. All right. So here's 2 jerseys. Let me the right name. Don't worry if you don't see your name just yet. I'm going to refresh our list. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just go update the sales that have come in since we started here a few minutes ago, just so I'm updated. What I want everybody out there to do is I want you to give me one NFL team. That's really simple on this one. One NFL team. If you correctly guess the team that comes out of here, you actually get a box of mystery opportunity. All right, so everybody's going to guess a team. All right, so Shirley, and I'm going to put you in for a couple of the grab bags. David, you're going to have 2 of the grab bags. Clay, what up, Clay? Clay, you are going to have a grab bag, the AFC South, and the Colts in the full size. Greg, you have 4 in the grab bag. Thank you, Greg. We have Dudster. Dudley's got the Titans tonight in the full size. And the Orioles in the bat break. Jones, you're going to have a spot in the grab bag. And Dudley, you are going to have the Saints and the Falcons. The Falcons was that previously mentioned spot, so thank you for that. And Falcons. All right. That has got us caught up to where we are now. Real quickly before we figure out the spots we are using. Going here. All right. Upcoming break schedule. We are now sold out of the mini helmet, so just the bat, the full size, and the grab bag. In the bat break, we have the Diamondbacks, the Guardians, the Twins, the Mets, the Padres, the A's, and the Nationals. The full size helmet, we have the Bears, the Jaguars. That's it, just Bears and Jaguars and oh my. And then our grab bag. We had about 20 spots remaining. There were 36 to start. We have 8 people out of 36 going to walk away, or 8 spots out of 36 are going to walk away with hits, including a Jordan Alvarez autographed Funko, 2 autographed Gold Rush Slab cards, 2 autographed 8x10 photos. We're going to have the grab bag, multi-sport jumbo, 2 autographed 8x10 photos out of this. So 8 hits are coming out at just $19 a spot. So it is my best value. I always try to do that, make it my best value of the night. So that said, we got to figure out. Let's hit refresh on this one. We have every mini helmet except the number 7 as a possibility here. All right, so every number but 7 is possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 times. Box 6. Box 6. Let me go grab that here. Box 6 is going to be in this break. All right, coming on here. Box number 6. Coming off box 1. Box 1. All right. Now we got to figure out the jerseys. 1 and 2 are placeholders. We have every number through 10 as possibilities. Every number through 10 is a possibility. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. 10 and 3. 10 and 3. Let me go grab those. 10 and 3. All right, 10 and 3. All right, so 10 and 3 are going to replace 1 and 2. 10, or there's 3. There's 10. Here's 1. Here's 2. I actually tossed these back there. Might need to use those later. All right, so tossing them back there for now. All right. Let's go. All right. Oops. Sorry, I thought I had it on the right thing. 10 and 3 right there. Sorry. Didn't see that. Sean has the Cardinals. Dudley has the Falcons. Ryan with the Ravens. Mike has the Bills. Jake has the Panthers and the Bears. David with the Bengals. Jake has the Browns. 1 and 2 are still back here. So that's 3 and 10. Just for transparency's sake, because I don't know if that was off camera. 1 and 2 are still back here. Jake has the Panthers and Bears. David with the Bengals. Jake has the Browns. Greg has the Boys. Sean has the Broncos. Paul with the Lions. Chris has the Packers. Paul with the Texans. Jake has the Colts and the Jags. Sean has the Chiefs. David with the Raiders, Chargers, and Rams. Ryan's got the Dolphins. Jeff has his Vikes. Mike has the Pats. Michael's got the Saints. Jake with the Giants. Case has the Jets. Daniel flying with the Eagles. Jake has the Steelers. Zach Attack with the Niners. Sean has the Seahawks. Jose with the Bucks. David has the Titans. And sitting on the code. Charlie Manuel. There we go. The late, great Charlie Manuel. The Jim Tomey whisperer. All right, guys. No more. Dudley, it's on the way. It should arrive any day now, I'd assume. I know it's going across the country, but it should arrive soon. All right. Oh, did we? Yeah, box 6 right there. All right. Let's get our good luck football duck. Quack, quack. All right, box 3. Box 3. Here's our seal right there. Lily. All right, we have a Dallas Cowboy Hall of Famer. Dallas Cowboy Hall of Famer. Bob Lilly. Bob Lilly. Hall of Famer 1980. Bob Lilly. Dallas Cowboy. All those Cowboys in the hit right there. Bob Lilly. All right, Greg. Bob Lilly's going Greg's way. Yes, the real Mr. Baseball. Charlie Manuel, he said, John Shelley, you got nothing on me. All right, box 10. Quack, quack. There's that seal all the way around. Doing its thing. Dancing all night long. Ooh, we have a Philadelphia Eagle. Little Brandon Graham. Brandon Graham on the authenticated, JSA authenticated Eagles jersey. Daniel, fly, Eagle, fly. No, I'm assuming you probably have a Graham jersey. I know you have a helmet. I think you have the jersey, but if not, you have one now. Brandon Graham Cracker. All right, that's a rivalry right there. Jerseys to the Eagles and the Cowboys. Eagles and Cowboys. Brandon Graham. All right. Cowboys and Eagles will hit. Let's see what's coming out of our mini helmet. Box 6 right here. I see some stripes. I see a Boomer. Boomer Esiason. Boomer's coming out of here. That's right. Beckett authenticated Boomer Esiason to the Bungles. There you go, David. Cool hit right there with the Boomer. Boomer Esiason. Put it like that because that's how the SIG reads. I know Jones is jealous on that one, David. Jones, if you have any Detroit Tigers or Miami Dolphins or Detroit Lions things, you might be able to make a trade. Boomer. All right. So Bengals, Cowboys, and Eagles on the guesses. Bengals. All right. I see Cowboys to Jake. Charlene has the Cowboys. Candace has the Eagles. Bengals, Cowboys, Eagles. I think that's it. Those three. Did I miss anybody? I have Jake, Candace, and Charlene. Jake, Candace, and Charlene. If I missed anybody, let me know. I can put together 3 boxes of mystery here. All right. Congrats, David. Congrats, Daniel. And congrats, Greg. Jones. Try to get your email. Did I not send somebody the email? Let me write this down. Did I miss this, Dudley? And maybe I screw up things all the time, so it's probably on me. So hold on 1 second. Let me write this down. Get Daniel and Dudster connected. All right, that's probably on me. I apologize. I will. I wrote a note here. If I don't do it, just email me. But I'll try to get that done either tonight or tomorrow. All right. Sorry about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. Candace. All right, Candace camera. All right, let's go. What break did we just do? We did this one right there. All right, Candace, go ahead and pick a box of mystery. I don't think you did anything. I think I got to connect you and Daniel through email from last week or something. Is that okay, Dudley, if I connect you guys? Silver, it is. All right, Candace, you missed out on the whammy. Inside of this was your very own pair of Ron Burgundy Anchorman socks. All right, so San Diego is going to hold out and look for something nicer. All right, then you passed up on gold. Inside of gold was your own pack of Revolution football. All right, so no Revolution football either. How about a guaranteed auto? How about a low series 2022 hobby pack with a guaranteed autograph in it? All right, Candace, let's see if we can pull you a heater. All right. You have a Braxton Burmeister, Kennedy Brooks, Jack Jones, Des Ritter. We'll skip the auto for now. Devin Lloyd and Daniel Barker. Your auto, Trey Morrison. Trey Morrison, the very fancy signature, the TM. This has been trademarked. Trey Morrison. All right, Candace, those cards coming your way. You're welcome. All right. Let me look at something on my end. Get a couple of spots put in there that came in recently. All right. I've got James, Jason, Jake, and I don't know. I think I got at least one of these Dudster spots in there, but we'll double check. All right. Saints and Falcons. I know I got that in. Grab bag. I didn't put that one in the Dudley. All right. Dudley with the grab bag. Jake has a couple in the grab bag. Jason has the Mets. What up, Jason? James, what up, James? James, Mr. Lawson got the D backs. Look at one thing here, real quick on my end. All right, perfect. I just want to make sure I had things correct. All right, just need the South. Who bought the South? Um, that was the NFC South. NFC South. I might have missed who had this, so give me a moment here. AFC. NFC East. Where's the South? Did no one buy it? Or did I just miss it? Or is it still out there? Oh, it's still out there. That's why. Durr. All right. Well, let's go do our full size helmet. Full size helmet, guys. Let me go in. I'll hit refresh here. We're going to do our Leaf full size helmet time. Full size helmet. Is that really what he did? He change it to that, Jones? Four logos. All right, move this over there. Well, I think it froze. Don't worry, you guys can still hear me. Drink another grab bag. All right, guys. Give me 1 second here. Hopefully you're not frozen still. All right, all right. We know we're using this because it's the last helmet we're going to do before we go into the new Gold Rush Specialty Helmet Series, which releases this Friday, and we'll be doing that break on Friday. Gold Rush Specialty Helmet will be this Friday, so be on the lookout for that on eBay. I'll have that up here to end on Friday as well. All right, for this break, everybody out there, go ahead, give me one NFL team. Everybody that gets this correctly will get a box of mystery here. Everybody give me one NFL team. It'll either come out of the jersey or the full-size helmet. We know it's going to be that helmet. We don't know which jersey. All right, so 1, 2, let's see. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. Box 1, the one that actually is out there right now. This guy. Box 1 and box 1. All right, guys. Last call on the guesses. We got Rick with the Cardinals and Falcons, David with the Ravens, Mike has the Buffalo Bills, Rick has the Panthers, Daniel with the Bears, Rick has the Bungles, David with the Browns, Rick has the Boys, John has the Broncos, David with the Lions, Charlene's got the Packers, Christian with the Texans, Greg's got the Colts, Jake has the Jags, Brandon with the Chiefs, Devontae's got the Raiders, we've got David with the Chargers, Greg has the Rams, Chad has the Dolphins, Rick with the Vikes, David with the Pats, William has the Saints, Jake with the G-Men, David has the Jets. We have Rick with the Fly Go Fly, Case has them Steelers, Zach Attack with the Niners, Sean's got the Seahawks, Jose with the Bucks, Chad's got the Titans, and David sitting on the commode. No more guesses. Let's get right into it. All right. Game on. Little game on pizza right here. Gonna cut in a box one right here. It's all the way around. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Legendary quarterback, Joe freaking Montana. Boom! 49er hit right there. Joe Montana. Zach, you've hit a Joe Montana 16 by 20 a week or two ago, and now you've got his autographed jersey. Boom! That's what we're talking about. Legend are right there. The goat before we knew what a goat was. Joe Montana. Zach Attack. Fire indeed. All right, box one brought some fire. Let's see what box one on the helmets brings. Okay, again, last one from this series. Now we'll be doing that brand new specialty. Every helmet will be in the specialty variety starting Friday, so it's a little bit more of an upgraded series, but loaded with potential. Oh, wow. All right, this is going to be a team that you're not going to think of when you think of this player. You'll think of him with this team, but he's not on that team in this helmet. Oh my goodness. His helmet this year is considered a headliner. He is a Super Bowl champion. But you're going to see him on a Jets helmet. How about quarterback? Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold on a Jets, and I love the throwback logo. This is my favorite Jets logo. By far my favorite Jets logo right there. I'm talking 60s era right there, Jets logo. Sam Darnold. Love it. David, what a hit. We actually pulled two really cool New York teamed helmets out of those Leaf helmets. We had a Saquon Barkley and a Sam Darnold. All right, David. That's awesome. All right, that is going to also be Beckett authenticated and Sam Darnold. If you haven't ever received one of his items, he has an authentication as well. So Sam Darnold authentication. And it's actually the full helmet. There's no flat top right there. It's actually the full helmet on this as well. All right, very cool. Joe Montana and Sam Darnold, a couple Super Bowl champions, a couple Super Bowl winning quarterbacks. That's all. It's not the authentic. It's not the heavy duty authentic. It's a really nice helmet, not the authentic heavy duty Dudley. Welcome. All right. Jets and 49ers for guesses. Charlene with a good guess. Jake with a good guess. Clay with a good guess. And I think I said I'm giving everybody, I don't know. I think I said everybody guesses correctly. He's getting a giveaway. Whether I did or didn't, I don't want to take it back. So each one of you will. All right. Mike slash Charlene, Jake, and Clay. You each will get a box of mystery here. Actually, you each get a pack. We'll just put packs out there. Put a straight package. All right. We're going to go Hobby Pack Guaranteed Auto, Contenders 2024, Contenders 2021 packs. Well, you can give you guys a pack here. All right. Jake, Clay, and Mike slash Charlene. James Lofton out of there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. Clay's getting a guaranteed auto. Mike slash Charlene getting the Contenders 2024. Jake the Snake getting Contenders 2021. All right. Jake. Maybe. There you go. Jake. Charlene. Clay. All right, Jake. Here's your 2021 pack of Contenders. All right. Do you have a Devontae Adams? Josh Jacobs, Darnell Mooney, Saquon Barkley, Jared Goff, Jimmy G, LaVisca Chenault, and a round numbers, you have J.C. Horn and Patrick Surtain. All right, two good corners. Patrick Surtain, maybe the best in the biz. All right, Jake, that's your pack. Charlene, here's yours. 2024 Contenders. Nice rookie on the back. Nice rookie. Wide receiver team. There's George Karlaftis. We have Baker. There's Aiden. A little Brees. DJ Moore. Puka Nakua. Game ticket parallel. Stephon Diggs. How about this rookie stallion? Brian Thomas. Brian Thomas. Nice rookie right there. Brian Thomas. All right, Shirley, those cards coming your way. All right, Jake, Charlene, those are yours. Clay, 2022 Hobby Low Series, guaranteed to have an autographed rookie. All right, Kennedy Brooks, Kyron Williams, good rookie pull. Traylon Burks, Devontae Price, we'll skip the auto. Micah McFadden, and Johnny Johnson the third. Your auto, Jack Jones. All right, that's not bad. Jack Jones, linebacker on the auto. All right, Clay, those cards coming your way. You are welcome. All right, let me get caught up on the orders that have come in since I last did them. Dudley, Jesse, Greg, and Jesse. All right, Jesse. Jesse's got the Bears. Greg has the NFC South spot, the aforementioned NFC South spot, and a couple of those good baseballs. A's and Friars. Jesse got a couple in the grab bag. Dudley, the grab bag. Let's see on my end. Let me make one update on my end. And then we'll do our divisional breaks. All right. Here's a look at what's out there on dad-breaks.com. We have in the baseball bat and two baseballs break. We have the Guardians, the Twins, and the Nationals. Guardians, Twins, Nationals. The full-size helmet, it is one helmet and one jersey. We just have the Jaguars. That's it. Jaguars are the last spot left in that break. And then in our grab bag, I think it might be like 15 spots, give or take, in there. Remaining out of 36 we made available about an hour ago now. We have 8 hits coming out of this break. So 36, 8 hits. 4 of them are in the football break, which will include 2 autographed 8x10 photos and 2 signed and slab football cards. One person's going to get an autographed Jordan Alvarez Funko Pop. One person's going to get a signed, well, it's normally either a signed slab and or auto or slab pack. It's a 3-card multi-pack variety pack card. And then 2 people are going to get autographed 8x10 multi-sport photos. So great spots out there. Like I said, 8 people will get hits out of, or 8 of these will have, there'll be 8 hits coming out of 36 total spots here. So that's everything that's on the site. Let's do our divisional breaks. Let me update this here. Let me go in and hit refresh. And all you have to do is give me one NFL division. Go ahead and put in the chat one NFL division. That's awesome, David. That is a good, not only a good concert, but then a good weekend overall. I'm getting a new oven on Saturday. That's not exciting. So literally, I paid a guy $165 to diagnose the problem. Check this story out. Before the 4th of July, paid a guy $165 come over. He's been our tech, our repair guy, maintenance guy, whatever you want to call it, for like 8 years. He's only had to come twice before, but was reliable. He diagnoses we need a new control panel, and he doesn't charge us that; just charges for the stopping and diagnosing. Says to order us the part. We don't hear from him for a week. And we're like, all right, well, that's okay. It's coming up. We'll hear from him. 2 weeks ago, all right, I'm messaging him, I'm calling him, I'm texting him, nothing. Eventually, I just hounded him enough. He texted me, he said, sorry, or didn't even say sorry. He said, my son had a stroke, can't get to you. And I'm like, oh, crap, I feel awful. So I give the guy 2 weeks, and then just send him a very polite text saying, just, want to see how your son's doing, see if I should move on with finding someone else to get this part, et cetera, et cetera. Hear nothing. Eventually, I call him a few times. I text him, nothing. I gave him 2 more weeks. Long story short, last week I ordered the part and I tried to do it myself. I fixed the issue. He said it was put a new control panel in. Didn't work. I used a multimeter, made sure that all the electric was working. Nope, not the issue. Long story short, I paid enough. I'm not. I just bought a new one, unfortunately, from Lowe's, and that's coming on Saturday. So that's my big day. No concert for me, just a new oven. But very weird. We've gone like 7 weeks now without an oven. About 8 weeks almost without an oven. Oh, that's awful. Well, an oven's probably a lot less expensive than builders. One, two, but you can't trust people, and that's the thing that sucks. Even when you think you can, it sucks. There's four, there's five. Let's just figure out which mini helmet we're going to use. 6 and 7 times. Box 5 on our mini helmet. Alright, let me use box 5. This guy right here. Box 1. We're actually going to put box 1 back here just because we actually have to use another mini helmet for another break here coming up. Alright, box 5 is on our table. Alright. I've been growing way too much. What up, Christian? Alright, no more guesses. We're going to open this up right now. Let me get the Whopper of goodness out there. Alright, box 5. There's our seal. It's time to give it a little chomp at the bit. All right. We have a specialty helmet, a Hall of Famer. We had a Joe Montana earlier. How about a Slate Jim Kelly? Boom! Slate Jim Kelly. That is awesome. Jim Kelly, AFC East, Buffalo Bills legendary 4-time Super Bowl quarterback. Sorry, you got to stop it at that. But 4-time Super Bowl attendee, Jim Kelly. All right, very nice. Montana, we had a Montana jersey earlier. Montana jersey. 49ers jersey earlier. All right. All right, Mr. Widows, congratulations. Jim Kelly. And then that is Beckett, or no, JSA authentication on that. JSA. All right, AFC East for the guess. AFC East. David, I have you with the correct guess. I think David is the only correct guess. Could be wrong, David. I think you're the only one. All right, and a Sam Darnold. All right, basketball time. Basketball, full-size basketball. Go ahead, give me a basketball divisional guess. Basketball divisional guess time. I've got boxes 3 and 5. 3 is right here. 5 is in the back of the den. All right. 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. Box 5. Let me make that swap. Box 5. Come on. All right. Here is box number 5. Box 3's coming out. All right. All right. We have last call on the guesses here. Put your divisional guess up if you haven't. We have Jason with the Atlantic, Matt the Central, Daniel the Southeast, Jake the Northwest, Zach Attack the Pacific, Chad's got the Southwest. Shauna, how you doing? All right, no more guesses, guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go. That Whopper Attack, box 5, sealed up, doing its thing. Let's go. Dudley, this is basketball. Dudster. All right, here's our basketball. Ooh, a team ball. Team ball of some sort. Ooh, Miami Heat team ball. Miami Heat. Oh, I think we have a guy that might have been traded. All right, Miami Heat authenticated basketball. Let me double check. Either way, it's going to be a Heat hit. This is JSA, but I think that might be Tyler Hero. I think that might be a Tyler Hero hit, but it'll be a Heat hit still. All right. It's obviously be the Southeast if it is a Tyler Hero. Well, it doesn't matter. Southeast either way. Let's see who the player is. My WB 630-830. It is. Did you ever know you're about Tyler Hero? All right, Tyler Hero on the autograph basketball. All right, Southeast going out to Daniel. Daniel, Southeast. Daniel, congratulations. Burn on the locos. All right, Daniel. Tyler Hero coming your way. You are welcome, Shauna. Good to hear. Southeast. All right, I got Sean with the correct guess. And Jose with the correct guess. All right. I've got Jose, Shauna, and David with chances here at the Box of Mystery. Don't forget, grab your grab bag. Grab your grab bag spot right now. Big time potential in the hits with the grab bag. All right, let me put together the boxes of mystery. All right, I'm going to tell you right now, there are 2 hits. No, there's 1 hit. 1 hit and 2 whammies, guys. There's going to be 1 hit and 2 whammies. But I'm going to tell you right now that the hit is hitting. All right, the hit is hitting. I'll put it like that. All right, 1 hit, 2 whammies. All right, top name picking the box of mystery. All right, top man picking the box of mystery. Here we go. 7 times, 2 hits, or 1 hit, 2 whammies, but not all whammies are created equal either. 5, 6, and 7 times. Jose, can you pick a good one? All right, Jose. Silver, gold, or the Popo? All right, Jose. That means you're getting a whammy because you passed up on the police. Police had a pack of Contenders basketball and a hobby pack with a guaranteed auto football pack. So 2 hits right there. All right, passed up on the first whammy. This one was your very own Jimmy Neutron. Jimmy Neutron Funko. All right, so you missed out on Nickelodeon's finest Jimmy Neutron. All right, so Jimmy Neutron, staying neutral. Jose, I don't know. You might need to put a something to protect your baseball batting knob. How about this? How about your very own pair of the Amazing Spider-Man socks? Whammy! There we go. Amazing Spider-Man Marvel socks right there. All right, those coming your way, Jose. You're welcome. All right, give me 1 second here to go in. 3 orders coming in since I last saw Yins in that. Okay, let me figure something out on my end. All right, hold on. All right, it's giving me an error in a couple of these orders. So from you, Jones, did it give you an error, Jones, on 2 of your orders? Jones, it gave me. It said that 2 of the items you purchased did not go through, Jones, and I just want to make sure you saw that. All right, let me look into this, Jones, just to make sure. Guys, give me a moment because 2 of Jones's orders came in as not going through, and I just want to make sure that's all right. Yeah, just give me a second here, friends. All right, just now it's saying it's processing. Maybe think Ed Jones. I think you did that. Does it look like it came your way, Jones, and you're fixing that? Either way, I think it's going to be fixed. Either you did it or it's fixing it on my end. All right, sorry about that, Jones. I don't know what was up. Did you see the other one? Did you? Yep. Okay. Either way, they both look fixed. I've actually never seen that error, Jones. So I apologize for anything if it was on my site's end or whatever. I actually never seen that come up. So whatever it is, either you fixed it or it just fixed on its own. I appreciate it. And let me get caught up here, guys. I'm just going to put some spots in. Jones has the Nationals. Jones, let me mark you in there with the Nats. Jones also has the Twins. And Twins! And come on, somebody has to know what that's from. And Twins! All right, Zack Attack. I got you with a few grab bags. Jones, I got you with a grab bag. And Twins! Marcellus, you have the Guardians of the Galaxy and the Jaguars. Jesse's got a couple in the grab bag. All right, that will lead us to where we're at. And at this point, everything's sold out except we have about 10 grab bag spots. So I'm going to bring you guys on here, show you, again, upcoming break schedule. We're breaking tonight, then this Friday, and then I got some disappointing news about my mom today. Or just flat up going to put it there. Not just unfortunate news. It's been a rough year with my family. You guys don't know. My dad passed away earlier this year, and my parents are in the early 70s. Always been very healthy, very active, and then um, got some unfortunate health news about my mom earlier today. So going to cancel next Tuesday's break. So we're just going to have a break this Friday and next Friday because I got to go take care of a lot of stuff with her and go see a specialist with her next Tuesday. So just giving you a heads up on that. I was going to have a break next Tuesday, and we're just going to have a break this Friday and next Friday. So just a 411 on that side of things. But thank you if you are a religious person. Prayers welcome. If you're not, good vibes. Thank you very much. It would be appreciated because it's been a rough year for our family. For those who don't know, my sister-in-law has stage 4 cancer as well, and so it's been a lot. So thank you very much. All right, guys, let's do a little Funko-licious break. Thank you, Jose. Do you have 3? Let me check. Was that Jones that I said? Yep. Sorry to hear about that, Dudley. Jones, 1, 2. I have you with 2. I could be wrong, but Jones, I see you with 2 spots in the grab bag. If you think you have 3, let me know. I'm counting 2 though. Okay, you're saying my bad. Okay, no worries. All right. Everybody out there, give me one letter from the alphabet. One letter from the alphabet. That's all you have to do. One letter. We're going to figure out what boxes we're going to use coming out of here. Jersey, Funko, and Photo. All right. Photo-wise, every number's here except for 1, 2, and 7. All right. 1, 2, and 7 are not available. So what do? I put those in there. So that, yeah, there might be a few because my dad's not able to obviously be there for my mom to help. My brother and I are, and so there might be some times where we don't have a break on Tuesdays moving forward. You'll see. I try to put those out there, and if I have to cancel, I will do everything in my power to let you guys know I reschedule and stuff like that. But hopefully not anytime soon for rescheduling. All right, guys, we're gonna use photo number 8. Photo number 8. All right, photo 8 is in the break. All right. Now we got to figure out the jersey. Jersey 1's out there. Well, I guess we'll leave this out there because we'll be using those later. 1, 2, 3, and 6. All right. 1, 2, 3, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. Box 6 for the jersey. All right, box 6 coming on. There's box 6. Box 1, adios. All right, number 1 is on the table for the Funko. We also have 2, 3, and 6 for the Funko. How about that? 1, 2, 3, and 6 Funkalicious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. Box 1, staying with what's fun. Box number 1. This damn loco's driving me loco. Now in Pennsylvania you cannot buy locos in more than a single. You have to buy them, and they only sell them at like gas stations. Beer distributors will sell them, but they're only singles. You can't buy like a 4-pack, 6-pack, a case of those in Pennsylvania. If you can, it's news to me. And ours are like, they're nasty compared to what they were 10, 15 years ago because they don't use alcohol. They use what's it called? The crappy version of alcohol. It's alcohol, but it's not like it's not a hard. It's like I don't know. It's crap. Definitely not what it used to be. There's a word for it. I can't think of it. Malt liquor. That's right. Jones, you know it. Malt liquor. That's what they use here. Do they use malt liquor? Because malt liquor turns my stomach. Anything with malt liquor turns my stomach. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Yeah, that's what it was. Right. All right, guys. Here's to figure out what letter everybody's going to get now. By the way, no more guesses. There's 5, 6, and 7 times. George is going to have A. Daniel's got X, Y, and Z. All right. Refresh this. See what we've got. George, you have A, B, C. Charlene's got D. George has E, F. David's got G. Candace has H. Jake has I. Charlene's got J. George has K, L. Jake has M. Ryan's got N. Jones has O. George has P. Sean has Q. Paul has R. George has S, T. Daniel U. Clay's got V. George W. And Daniel's got X, Y, and Z. Yeah, malt liquor turns my stomach, unfortunately. Hey, the Y's got like Steve Young and stuff like that. The Y's got some good letters out there. All right. Good luck, everybody. Box 8. Good luck, Chuck. All right, box 8, photo number 8. Did I put no more guesses? If not, no more guesses. How about this? How about defensive back Marshawn Lattimore? Marshawn Lattimore on the hit. That's an L. That's going out to George. George, there you go. Marshawn Lattimore, still recovering from his injury last year before he latches on with the team for this year. Well, my watch told me to say that again. All right, Marshawn Lattimore. All right, it's jersey time. Let's get that whopper out there. Box 6. There's our secondary seal down there, all the way around. We're going to just cut into this, see what we got. Let's see if we can get the great one. Let's see if we can get Ichiro. Wayne Gretzky, Ichiro. Those are the ones I'm rooting for in this one. Any Hattie would be great, though. Oh, how about this? This guy was a devil around the net. This is Minnesota North Star Hall of Famer Dino Ciccarelli. He gave goaltenders nightmares back in the day when you were allowed to just cross-check the heck out of a goaltender. Dino Ciccarelli. George, how about that? Minnesota North Star Hall of Famer Dino Ciccarelli. Literally one of the biggest pains in the ass for goaltenders in the history of the NHL. Not necessarily just as a scorer. He did score a lot of goals down low and tip-ins, but he was just an absolute brute force down there. All right, Dino Ciccarelli. All right, here we go. Game on Funko. Box one, box one. Let's get it on. All right, secondary seal up top. Oh, look at this. We have the worm. Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman. Paul. Paul getting a hit here. Funko going out to Paul. This is going to be NBA All-Star 1992 edition. 1992 edition. Hardwood Classic. So this is in the... Still in his Detroit era, whatever you want to call it. It is Dennis the Worm Rodman. The bad boy era. All right. CLR. CL and R on the giveaways. What up, Jeff? Yeah, Carmen. Yes, he did. He had a lot of Carmen Electras out there in the world. All right, CL and R for the guesses. All right, I see Jesse. I see Jones, and I see Jeff. Jesse, Jones, and Jeff. If I'm missing anybody, let me know. All right, I see three names: CL and R. Jesse and Jeff and Jones. All right. I'm going to put 3 boxes of mystery. One of you guys. Oh, Daniel. Sorry about that. Thank you. Daniel. I don't even see it, but you know what? I totally believe it, and I'm just going to type it in there. You guys all are pointing it out, so you know what? He made the cut. And you know what? I got to go back. Hold on. I don't like to put the. I like to have the boxes out there before the name is selected, just so you know I didn't pick the name based on the prize or anything like that. All right, there'll be two hits this time, and one whammy. 2 hits and 1 whammy on this. All right, 2 hits and a whammy. All right, 2 hits and a whammy. All right. 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. Jeff. All right, Jeff. You get to pick a box of mystery. All right, which one will Jeff go with? Excellent choice. All right, Jeff. Means you passed up on the rose gold. Inside of rose gold was a pack of Select Football. Select Football 2024. All right, you passed up on silver. Inside of silver was the whammy. Whammy! And this was your very own Fisher Price Chatterbox telephone. All right, so you missed off on the Chatter telephone Funko. All right. That is going to leave you with the golden egg. Inside the golden egg is a hobby pack of Topps Heritage Minor League Baseball. Chance for an on-card auto. Let's see if we can get you an on-card auto rookie. All right. Jeff, Topps Heritage Hobby Minor League Baseball pack. All right, there's a little color in there. There's Petty Halpin. Reed Detmers had a great breakout year this year. Dizable areas. You have a Ed Howard, former top prospect for the Cubbies. That is going to be numbered to 10. It's hard to tell. It's a very short print, though. Yeah, it is. Well, that looks like 11. Number 11 of 15, maybe 16, 19. It's less than 20. That is numbered to 18. That's number 11 of 18. There we go. Ed Howard, very short print. Ed Howard out of 18. Heliot Ramos, Sammy Infante, Gage Workman, and Nick Gonzalez. Nick Gonzalez from the Pittsburgh Pirates, hitting over 300 this year. All right. Congrats. All right. I think we should do some football. How about a football, full-size football, a jersey, and a mini helmet? All right. Let me see. Do I have to hit refresh for any of these? Nope, they're all showing. All right, before we pick those, just a heads up. The only things remaining on the site are the grab bag spots, and not very many left. I'm pretty sure we're under 10 now, under 10. 8 people out of 36 spots, 8 of them coming up with hits. Jordan Alvarez Funko autographed. We're going to have 2 signed and slab autos, 2 autograph 8x10s, 2 grab bag value packs, and 8 grab bag value pack and 2 autograph 8x10s. So it's loaded. That being said, let me show you. I don't think I even popped it out there. The Jordan Alvarez autograph Funko. There it is. Right there. That is the Jordan Alvarez Beckett authenticated Funko. Very cool. Very, very cool. Someone will be getting that as well from the grab bag. All right, for this break, I want you to give me 5 NFL players. Everybody that guesses correctly, getting a $15 gift card to Dad Breaks, all right? So all you do, put it in the chat, 5 NFL players, one line. If you guess the player correctly out of any of these boxes, $15 in Dad Break funds coming your way. And if you haven't yet, make sure you check out dad-breaks.com and you sign up for the Fantasy Football Survivor League. 100% free to play. And I'm giving away $450 worth of Dad Break gift cards to the winners. Top 5 places that finish will get gift cards. completely free. Check it out. Share it with friends. And hey, if they like it, you can share this with friends. And now if they want to ever buy into the break, you can share your Dad Bucks Rewards membership program. Sign in, and you'll get a link, and you share that. And if they buy anything, you will each get a $20 gift card towards a future break. So that's always worthwhile knowing as well. That said, we got to figure out the mini helmets. I have box 1 on the table. I also have box number 2, actually. 1 and 2 are our opportunities here for the mini. 1, 2, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. Box 2. All right, box number 2. Let me grab that guy. All right, there is box number 2. Box 1, not today. All right. For the jersey, box 2 is on the table, and we also have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 are the possibilities here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. Box number 4. Box number 4. Let me go grab that here. Box number 4. Come on. All right, box 4 right here. Box 2 is coming off. All right, now we've got football. Full-size football number 4 is on the table. We also have 5 and 8. 4, 5, and 8 are going to be the possibilities here. 4, 5, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. Box 8. All right, box 8. Let me grab that. All right, box 8's coming on. Right there's box 8. Box 4's adios. All right. We have Jake with the Cardinals. Jones with the Falcons. Greg's got the Ravens. Mike has the Buffalo Bills. Jake with the Carolina Panthers. And the Bears. David with the Bungles. Jake has the Browns. Ryan with the Boys. David's got the Broncos. William got the Lions. Mike has the Packers. Paul's got the Texans. Sean's got the Colts. Jake with the Jags. Greg has the Chiefs. Jake has the Raiders. David's got the Chargers and Rams. Scott's got the Dolphins. Jeff with the Vikes. Candace with the Pants. Jake has the Saints. Jones has the Giants. Jake has the Jets. Daniel with the Eagles. Jake has the Steelers. Zach's got the Niners. Jake has the Seahawks. Jose with the Bucks. David with the Titans. And Sean sitting on the commode. All right, no more guesses, friends. Let's go. All right, let's start. Let's do Jersey. Quack! Box 4. Box 4. You know what? Let's get the Fitz magic out there. Let's do some magic. A little beard juice. Why not? All right, box 4. There's our seal. Sealed up all the way around. Looking good. It's go time. Oh, from the Chicago Bears. Sorry. Oh, that's not a bear. That is a Cleveland Brown. It's both a CB. Chicago Bears and Cleveland Browns are C and B. So sorry, Bears. Jake, I did not mean to tease you there. This is going out to David. We have Hall of Famer. Oh my God, this is not David. Can't even read. It is Jake. Jake had the Bears and the Browns. Cannot read. This is Jake. This is Ozzie Newsome. That I can read. Ozzie Newsome, JSA. I need to get a bigger screen for my computer screen. All right, JSA Ozzie Newsome. I don't even have a Four Loko to blame it on. All right. He's one of the few guys that should be in the Hall of Fame twice. Already in there as a player, he should be in there as an executive as well. Unbelievable what he was able to do as the head guy with the Ravens. All right, box two, guys. Box two. Let's see what we got coming out of here. Box two. Oh, we've seen this name a few times recently. All right. We are looking at Henry Winkler. Henry Winkler, the Fonz. All right, this is going to be a Henry Winkler. This is going to get razzed off. We went from never seeing one of these, so I think this is the third time we've pulled one now in the last 2 months. Henry Winkler, and that is going to be razzed off. All 32 teams are going to have an equal chance at the Fonz right there. Henry Winkler, that is the Waterboy helmet right there. Waterboy helmet. All right, so we'll razz that off here at the end. This is box 8. Box 8 for our full-size football. Full-size football. We're going to cut into this, see what we got. Secondary seal is down there. All right, here is the second seal. And again, time to give this a cut. Oh, all right. How about this? Here's a name we don't pull very often. From the New Orleans Saints. How about a little Jonathan Vilma? Jonathan Vilma, one of the best free agent signings in Saints history behind Drew Brees. Jonathan Vilma. From Jet to Saint. Jonathan Vilma. That's a nice hit for Jake. Jake on the full-size football. Jonathan Vilma. Right there. All right, Saints. All right, guys. Time to do the Henry Winkler. All 32 teams going into random.org. Top name on the 7-time going to get that mini helmet of the Fonz. All right. 1, 2, 3. There's 4. 5. Again, this is for the Henry Winkler Waterboy helmet. 6 times. Here we go. 7th time. This is Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota Vikings, and that is Jeff. All right, Jeff, the Fonz is coming your way. How about that? Jeff, congrats. All right, Jeff, you just got a Henry Winkler from the movie The Waterboy mini helmet. That is Beckett authenticated. Congratulations. How cool is that? Big hit for Jeff. All right. Shauna with the Henry Winkler guess. All right, Shauna, you got a $15 gift card for that, too. All right, Shauna, Henry Winkler, $15 gift card. Oh, about that. Anybody else with a Henry Winkler guess? That's the only Henry Winkler guess I have. Anybody with the Vilma or Newsom? Newsom, maybe. No, Vilma would be. Wait. Wow, Jose. I don't even know if that was the Vilma you were going for, but Jose getting that. I'm giving it to you. Even if it was a different Vilma. I don't even know what other Vilma it would be, but. That's an impressive guess. Very impressive guess, Jose. I don't know. Have we ever pulled Velma? That's why I'm saying this. I don't know if I've ever pulled a Velma. So, all right, Shauna. Shauna, I'm going to send yours to Jake, though, if that's okay. And then, who else do we got? Jose. All right, $15 coming each of your way. Shauna and Jose, congrats. Very impressed. You are welcome. All right, let me go in, see where we stand, get caught up on the most recent orders. Thank you guys. Mr. Widows, you got a nice hit earlier. Paul, Paul, and Case. And I think I had Jesse in there last. Yes, all right. Case, let me put you in there with 2 grab bags for Case. 1, 2. Paul, got you in with 2. Got you in with another one. Mike, got you in with 2. All right, looks like there's just 5 grab bags remaining. 5 grab bags, I believe, is the total that remains. And then we do have a break coming up on Friday. So I'll have that stuff on the site within a couple minutes of our break ending tonight. But just a couple grab bags remain, guys. Just a couple grab bags remain. That being said, we have 2 breaks left outside of the of that. Let's do our full-size helmet break. Full-size helmet. And then we'll do see where we stand with the grab bags. We got the grab bag, we've got the full size helmet, and then we have the bat and 2 balls. It's a brand new case for the bat. That's why I don't have that out there right now. All right. We have every jersey but the number 10. We have every jersey but the number 10. So we've got number 1 as a placeholder. Number 45 is a placeholder as well. I want everybody out there. I want you to give me one NFL team. If you guess correctly, guaranteed a box of mystery. We'll do boxes. And no whammies. No whammies out there. No, we'll do one whammy. Sorry. Do one whammy. But everybody that gets it correctly will get a box. And if we have to put 6 boxes out there, we will. All right. Let's figure out the jersey first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. Box 5 for the jersey. All right, let me grab that. That'll be box number 5 for our jersey. All right, so it's black bag number 5. Black bag numero 1 out of here. All right, and then for the helmet, I've got 45 on the table. Let me just grab the other box. This is 76. I had to grab it, so we'll put it out there as well. 45 and 76. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. 45, the one we had there out originally, not going to be number 76. No trombones. All right. Shauna's got the Cardinals. No, Sean, not Shauna. Sean. Sorry about that. Sean has the Cardinals. Troy has the Falcons. David with the Ravens. Mike has the Buffalo Bills. David with the Panthers. Jesse's got the Bears. Jones has the Bungles. Mike with the Browns. Case with the Boys. Ryan with the Broncos. Mike has the Lions and the Packers. We've got Paul with the Texans. Clay with the Colts. Marcellus with the Jags. Brandon with the Chiefs. Case has the Raiders. David with the Chargers. Greg's got the Rams. David's got the Dolphins. Kirk's got the Vikes. David's got the Pats. Dudster's got the Saints. Brandon has the G-Men. David's got the Jets. Daniel's flying with his Eagles. Candace is going across the state with my Steelers. Zach's got his Niners. Candace with the Seahawks. Jose's got the Bucks. Dudster with the Titans. And David is still sitting on that commode. All right, guys, no more guesses. Joe still have a couple spots left in that grab bag if you're interested. All right, let's use the legend himself. Oop, almost decapitated him. Here we go. Big hand, quarterback. Let's go. Spoonie wants a QB. Box five, black bag five. Let's go. Good luck, everyone. Seeing some white on this. The number 80. The number 80. Oh, we have from the Rams, wide receiver, Henry Ellard. Henry Ellard on a Rams hit. All right, so the Rams are Greg. Greg, congratulations. Throwing it back about 35 years to Henry Ellard. Was he wide receiver or tight end? Now I question myself. I thought he was a wide receiver, but now I'm questioning myself. Was he tight end? Let's stick with wide receiver. All right, he was wide receiver. My mind, I was like, he's wide receiver. I know he caught the ball, but then I was like, maybe it's tight end. I was right. All right. Henry Ellard going out to Greg. All right, Greg, there's your look at your signature, and it's Beckett on your authentication. Here we go, quarterback. Ooh, here we go. All right, box 45, guys. Sealed up. Doing its thing. It's all the way around. By the way, we're going to do a MIDI so on Tuesday or Friday. Instead of a Hit Parade full-size helmet, we're going to do a Hit Parade MIDI helmet on Friday. So be on the lookout for that. Brand new series that I have, or different series than from the previous one. So be on the lookout for that on Friday instead of a full size. Now I'll have the full size specialty helmet on eBay, but on the website, it'll be a MIDI. And if you're unfamiliar with MIDIs, they are halfway between a full size and halfway in between a miniature helmet. They're really cool. They're specialty. They're brand new series, and they're a lot of fun. Big time hits out there too. Ooh, case hit, guys. We have a monster coming. We have a monster. All right, here we go. Case hit. Who is it gonna be? Suspense. Ooh, suspense. There's the helmet. Take this out. Oh, ooh, what a hit. It is gonna make this guy happy. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's go. That guy is going to be insanely happy. And so's Jones, because Jones, you just got quarterback Joe Burrow. Boom! Jones, what a hit. What a hit, Jones. Joey B coming your way. Jones. That's what Jake was screaming about earlier. That's what Jake was screaming about. Woo! What a hit. Love pulling those. What a banger. Congrats, John. I love that. I love that. All right, Joe Burrow. All right. This is a Fanatics authenticated and Joe Burrow authenticated helmet right there of Joey B on your specialty lid right there. That's awesome. What a hit. What a hit. All right, Bengals and Rams for guesses here. Jeff. Jeff with a monster guess there, the Rams. All right, Jeff. There is a whammy. But Jeff, not all whammies are created equal. All right, Jeff. Jeff, I am taking care of you. And if I miss somebody, that person will be taken care of. Because the hits, the whammies, it's all really good stuff here. All right, it's all really good stuff. Did I miss anybody? I think you're the only one. But I'm so happy for Jones on that hit. All right, Jeff, go ahead and pick a box of mystery here. And also, don't forget, just a few spots remaining in the grab bag. Four or five spots remaining in the grab bag on the site. 8 people are going to get hits. There are 8 spots, 8 potential hits coming out of 36 potential spots. So, yes, Jeff S. Gold Box. You got it, Jeff. All right. Pass up with the golden egg. Inside the golden egg was not one, but 2 packs. You had a Topps Crumb 2025, hitting a football guaranteed auto hobby pack. All right. Then you passed up on the whammy. Inside of here was your very own Gold Rush t-shirt. All right, so a Gold Rush t-shirt. That's going to leave Jeff with not one, but 2 packs of cards. All right, Jeff. You, well, can't use one hand because I got stickers. Guaranteed Auto Hobby Pack and a Absolute 2025 pack. Let's see if we can pull a monster or two. We'll start with your 2025 Absolute Gravity. All right, Jeff, let's see what's in here. You have a George Kittle, Trevor Lawrence, Tony Pollard. How about a Gray Zabel parallel, and a Torrey Horton rookie. Torrey Horton, he won a Super Bowl championship in his rookie year. All right, Jeff, those are your first pack of cards. Here's your second pack. Guaranteed to get an auto out of here. All right, Hassan Haskins, David Bell, Chris Autumn Bell, Kenneth Waka III, we'll skip the auto, Myjai Sanders, and Chris Olave. Your auto is Britton Brown. Britton Brown is the auto. All right, Britton Brown. He's like, I'm going to sign it all the way at the top. He's that signature. All the way at the top. Britton Brown. UCLA. All right, Jeff. How about that hit, though? All right, Jones. Jake, is that the one that your boss's relative, son, something like that? Somebody related to somebody, right? You gotta pay attention. All right, I think 5 spots remain on the site. Just 5 spots remain. You're looking to grab it one last hit. We pulled bangers. It's been a banger night. It's been a banger week. Like we're Friday and then coming into tonight, just banger after banger. Someone's getting a Jordan Alvarez auto. Someone's getting a value pack here. Can we get one of these monster pulls? Value pack with at least 3 cards. Typically, almost every single pack. Like I said, I think only one, maybe 2 packs. I think one. Only one pack I think we ever pulled did not have an auto or slab in it. 2 autographed 8x10 multi sports. Then we're going to have 2 people getting an autographed 8x10 football, 2 people getting an autographed side and stuff football out of this. So, again, it's floated up 36 spots. There's only like 5 left. All of that said, it is time for us to go in and do our baseball break. All right. I want everybody to do what you did earlier. I want you to give me. No, we're going to change it. Give me one team. One team. Everybody that guesses correctly gets a box of mystery. Every single person that guesses correctly will get. I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to get a hobby pack from Topps Heritage Minor League Baseball. It's a hobby pack. And there is a 1 in 9 chance of an on-card auto in here. It's like a 1 in 8 or 1 in 9 chance of an on-card auto out of this Top Heritage hobby minor league hobby pack. So give me one team. If you guess correctly, you're automatically going to get one of those. All right, we got to figure out which bat we're going to use. All right, here's the case. So we're actually just going to go. I'm going to do the best I can to cut in. No. All right. We can do. That'll be bat 1. We'll call that, or bat 4. We'll call that bat 4. We'll call that bat 3. That'll be bat 2. And then this will be bat 1. Watch out here. Alright. Create stickers for this. Give me 1 second. Where is. Make some stickers. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. This will be bat 4. Bat 3. Bat 2. This will be bat 1. One, two, three, and 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. Bat 1. All right, so it's going to be the bat at the very tippity top. This guy. We're going to use that one. I'm going to take all of these off. Give me 1 second. Put these in the corner of the thing. All right, now we got to figure out the 2 baseballs. Again, the team you give me is that for the baseballs or the bats. So 2 and 3 on the table, 6 and 8 are in the corner of the den. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. 2, 3. We're going to stay with what's out there. All right, guys. James has the Diamondbacks. Look, Jose has the Braves. Dutch still with the O's. Brandon with the Bo Sox. Clay's got the Cubs. Scott's got the White Sox. Jones with the Reds. Marcellus has the Guardians. Troy with the Rocks. Case has the Tigers. Paul has the Astros. David with the Royals. Case has the Angels in the outfield. Craig's got the Dodgers. David with the Marlins. Chad's got the Brewers. Jones in for a hit with the Twins. Jason with the Mets. Case has the Yanks. Greg's got the A's. Daniel's got the Philadelphia Phillies. Justin with the Buccos. Greg's got the Padres. Zach's got the Giants. Jason with the Mariners. Brian's got the Cards. Troy's got the Rays. Jones with the Rangers. Mike has the Jays. And Jones with the Nets. All right, guys. No more guesses. Good luck, everybody. Let's use our good luck stress ball. All right. Good luck stress baseball. Why not? Box two. Seal it up all the way around. All right, we're going to cut into this, see what we got. All right, here we go. Oh, what a night for you, Jones. What a night. All right. We have a Beckett authenticated Major League Baseball. We've got the Hawk. Andre the Hawk Dawson. That's an Expos hit. That's going out to Jones. Jones, that's coming with your helmet. That'll be coming with your helmet right there. The Hawk. The Hall of Famer Andre Dawson. All right, Jones. All right. Baseball number 3. Again, still have, I think, 5 spots in the grab bag. Feel free to go grab one of those right now. I'm doing all the grab bag stuff right after this. If you want to grab a spot and get into that break right away, we're going to do that right after here. Oh, here we go. Is it? He has a lot of specialty baseballs. Okay, this I don't think is going to be one of them, though. Okay, it's not. It is a Rawlings Beckett Major League Baseball from the Philadelphia Phillies. We have Ryan Howard. I'm trying to see if that's the best way to get it. Ryan Howard from the Phillies right there. And that is going up to Daniel. Daniel, congratulations, Ryan Howard. All right, that'll be long-time Phillies first baseman, Ryan Howard. All right, Daniel, congrats. All right. Here's the deal. 5 spots remain. 5 spots remain. Every single person that buys a spot here at the end is going to get a Gravity Prestige 2022 pack, chance at a Brock Purdy rookie. All right, someone's going to get, each one of you will get a chance at a Brock Purdy rookie. If you buy 5 spots, you get 5 packs. All right, Prestige 2022. It's Brock Purdy. It was his first ever rookie card, brand rookie out of these. So, chance at a Brock Purdy rookie with any purchase of the last 5 spots for the grab bag. Every purchase will get you a Prestige 2022 Gravity pack. All right, let's do this. This is box 1. Box 1. All right, this is the side that I don't think, they don't want us opening it up on there. And they were like, nope, you ain't going there. You have to go up top there. So that's what we're going to do. Box 1, let's go. All right, we'll just give it a cut across. I think that's it. Yep. All right, box 1. Okay. Well, hold on. Let's see what this is all about. Okay, hold on. holy cow. Wow. Holy cow. How about this is a PSA DNA authentication because this is going to get razzed off because we have an Ed O'Neill Rawlings baseball bat. Look at that. It is a Ed O'Neill baseball bat. How about that? The actor, Ed O'Neill. Oh, that's unbelievable. I guess maybe he played baseball for Polk High and I was unaware of that. Ed O'Neill baseball bat. Wow. That's unbelievable. Well, hello. How about that? Oh, yeah. Pure Married with Children vibes. All right. Well, all 30 teams are going to have equal chance at this bat. Never seen an Ed O'Neill baseball product before. Can't say that ever again. There's two. There's three. Top team on the seventh time is going to get the Ed O'Neill Adirondack baseball bat. All right, here we go. Seventh time. St. Louis Cardinals. St. Louis Cardinals. That's Ryan. Ryan has come up huge in the bats recently. That is unbelievable, Ryan. Absolutely unbelievable. RSA, you never know what you're going to pull. Ed O'Neill, baseball bat with a PSA DNA authentication. And I'll just put that back in here. Ryan, that'll be coming your way. Oh, how about that? I don't know what this means, but there's a 106 on there. Maybe that was for certification purposes. That I don't know. That's something else. Wow. I almost typed in Ted Bundy. Ed O'Neill. Ted Bundy. Love and marriage. Love and marriage. Fun fact: if you, whenever we pull Ed O'Neill, here's a fun little fact. If that was a football product, did you know he's an automatic Steelers because he played for the Steelers? Did you know Ed O'Neill played in the preseason? It was the same year that they so 1970 he was with the Steelers. He got cut the day the man landed on the moon. So 69, I guess. That would have been 69 then. That's what I remember. He tells the story. He got cut the day he landed on the moon. Yep, Jake, there you go. All right. Well, the rest of the spots are tied towards the grab bags. I think I have 3 grab bags remaining. Daniel's going to get 2 of them. 5 out of 5, so that leaves us with 3. Or maybe I'm miscounting. Oh, I did miscount. Yep, Jose, I had you in there as well. All right, 3 spots remain. Daniel. All right, 3 spots remain in the grab bag. Everybody that gets it gets a pack. Daniel, there are 5 packs out here. Daniel, this should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tell me which 2 you would like, and they'll be yours, Daniel. And then anybody else buying a spot will get a pack here. Again, chance at the Brock Purdy rookies. And then once we do sell those last 3, we'll do the rest of the break stuff for tonight, and then that'll do it. That'll be all she wrote. No murder she wrote, just all she wrote. left middle. You get two of them. Again, Daniel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you want 2 and 3? Left middle. You're throwing me off a little, but left middle. 2 and 3. You get two of those. And then, like I said, there are 3 spots remaining on the site. One and 3. You got it. Left and middle. Baby, that's what you meant. Left and middle, and I'm just stupid. Huh. All right. All right. Here's your first pack. There's a David Njoku. There is a Quentin Nelson. Donovan McNabb. You like that? Well, Jacoby Myers. And your rookie is a quarterback, but this one is Desmond Ridder. Desmond Ridder on your rookie. All right. Yeah, we're looking for the Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy. All right, Daniel, here is your second pack. Oh, there's a good rookie in here. It's not Brock Purdy, but it's a defensive rookie of the year. How about a little Justin Tucker? Jeff Okuda. You have a Devondre Campbell. Chris Carson. And check out your rookie, Ahmad Sauce Gardner. All right, Ahmad Sauce Gardner on your rookie poll. So, all right, got one coming in. All right, hey. Well, the last 3 are going out to Zach Attack. Zach, thank you. I'm going to put your name. Zach is a 49ers fan. Maybe we'll pull Zach. I'm rooting for it. A Brock Purdy rookie. That'd be awesome. All right, Zach, let me put your name on 3 stickers here. We'll open these up, and then we'll get into the prep bag. All right, Zach. Thank you very much again. Zach, 3 packs. Let's see if one of them can bring home a Brock Purdy. All right. All 2022s. All right. Wesley Walls, Christian Kirk, AJ Green, Logan Thomas, and a Jeremy Ruckert. Jeremy Ruckert is your rookie in that pack. All right, let's try this one. Zach, your second pack. Kid Reporter on the back, so we'll hold off on seeing. All right, there's a Cole Kmet, James Conner, Jalen Ramsey, A.J. Brown, and your rookie is Isaiah Likely. Isaiah Likely on your rookie. Not a bad tight end. He made pay dirt, quite a few times with the Ravens, and now a starting tight end. All right, here we go. Last one, chance. Deshaun, starting quarterback, Watson. Dalton Schultz, Darius Slay. We have Jonathan Allen, and your rookie is a Breece Hall. All right. We pulled a Breece Hall out of here. What a draft they had that year. The Jets drafted Breece Hall, Sauce Gardner, and the wide receiver I'm drawing a blank on. All in the same year. It was like 2022 was the Jets' year for the draft and nobody else. I'm just drawing a blank, but you know who I'm talking about. That guy out there. All right. It is our final break of the night. Well, break-ish. Give me 1 second. I think I can do it with this. Yeah. It's not. Don't worry what it says. Let me change that real quick. 2 slabs plus 2, 8, 9, 10. All right. we'll leave that out there, and then we'll go in. All right, guys, are you able to hear me? Everybody able to hear me? I know it went a little quiet. Did I do a giveaway for that? What was that? Yes, I did. The last one. Okay, we're good. All right, guys. We are going to figure out, I'm just making sure you guys can hear me. I put my hand in front, and you guys can see that. Then we're good. Yep, loud and clear. All right, good. Perfect, Thomas. You know, I don't know if you saw my message. I'll get back to you tomorrow or Thursday. But like I said, today was a little crazy. Some unexpected stuff, so I didn't want to message you. All right, shoot 'em off. All right, here's the way this works. If you're new to the show, we're going to take all 36 names, and we're going to put them into random.org. They're going to spit back out. The top name will get the value pack. The next two names, the auto. The fourth name will get the Jordan Alvarez autograph Funko, and then the rest of the names will be in our 4-box break. All right, 4-box football break. We're going to copy this 7 times. All right, Lister randomizer 7 times. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. Case is going to get that jumbo value pack. We're going to copy this, and we're going to head back over, and we're going to paste. Case getting the value pack. Zach's getting 8x10. Charlene's an 8x10. Mike is getting the autographed Funko. And then Jesse will have the Cardinals, Zach the Falcons, David the Ravens, Jose the Bills, and you'll see the rest here. And we'll go over those here in a few minutes, but just so I'm transparent, you can see them all right now. But we're going to start out with Mike. Mike, congratulations. You are going to get the Funko. All right, Mike. Mr. Widows, here is your autograph Jordan Alvarez Funko. That'll be coming your way, Mike. Congrats. Jordan Alvarez autograph Funko, and that is Beckett on your authentication. How cool. All right. Case, this is going to be your well, let me do this before I open up for Case. Zach and Charlene. I don't know if Zach is there or not, but I have numbers 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10. So Charlene, you can pick 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, or 10. And Zach, if you're in here and you want to pick, again, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10 are the possibilities for you guys. All that said, Case, you put your name on a sticker here, Case. You are going to get this jumbo pack, or the value pack. That's this guy right here. All right, Case. I'm going to go ahead, rip it. This is going to be Case's value pack. All right, there is a slab in here. All right, your rookie just re-signed with the team. You got 2 rookies in here, actually, and an auto. You got 3 rookies in here. One of them is an auto rookie. All right, your first rookie, how about a Deebo Samuel? Deebo Samuel rookie, just rejoined the 49ers within the last couple weeks. Then you have former first-round draft pick, Jackson Holliday. Jackson Holliday on the rookie. And then you have a 2019 Bowman rookie. How about a little Joey Bart? Joey Bart autograph rookie Beckett 10 on the auto. Joey Bart rookie right there. All right, so you got all first round draft picks right here, and a second round draft pick, Deebo Samuel. All right, good pack, Case. Those will come your way. All right. And Charlene went with number 5. I'm not seeing anything from Zach, and that's okay. Zach might not be in here. I'm going to let Jones pick. Jones has had a huge night. Zach, if you don't mind, I'm going to let Jones pick your photo. So Jones, for Zach, can you pick 3, 4, 6, 9, or 10? 3, 4, 6, 9, or 10. We'll take 5 off. All right, so here's number 5. And this one is going to Charlene. Charlene, Let me write your name on a sticker here. We'll worry about that in a second. Couldn't reach it. All right, Charlene, this is yours. Your autograph photo. This is a neat photo. How about Glenn Rice? That's an awesome photo. Glenn Rice, national. I'm assuming national. Yeah, when he went to Michigan, national championship. Glenn Rice, you're going to the final. It's either going to the final four or the national champions. Does it say? But either way, Glenn Rice, really cool photo right there. Young Glenn Rice. All right, let me write this down real quick. Well, I'll do that here in a second. All right, that is going out to Charlene. Charlene's got the Glen Rice, and then you picked number 9, if I'm not mistaken, for Zach. All right, 9. You're welcome, Charlene. 9, Zach. So Jones has had a big night. Let's see if he can pull a heater for you. Let's give that a tap. Baseball duck, number 9. I think this is a cool looking photo, but I wouldn't bet on it being a big hit. Wouldn't bet on it. Because we have Terry Rozier. Terry Rozier on the photo. Terry Rozier. That is going to go out to Zach. Zach, I apologize. Terry Rozier gotten a little bit of some legal problems here recently. Good ball player. Really good ball player with the Celtics. All right, let me mark these down. Give me a second here. Darlene, you have the Glen Rice. Mike had the Jordan Alvarez. All right, guys. It is a nice picture. I agree, but I like the color match on the signature even. But he's seen better days. I've seen better days. All right. I'm going to show you the spots that line up. All right. And if anybody wants to make a trade, you're welcome to make trades. Give me 1 second. All right. We're going to hit refresh here. Hold on. I don't know what I just did here. What the heck just happened? At least you guys can't see the mistakes I just made. All right. That works. That was weird. Huh. Huh. Okay. Interesting. All right, guys. That's a look at the lineup that we have for this break. All right, so we got to figure this out. I want everybody out there. You're going to give me one NFL team. Everybody guesses correctly, we'll get a box of mystery. Everybody, give me one NFL team. We got to figure out the 2 photos, and then we'll figure out the 2 autograph cards. All right, photos. We have 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, and 8. All right. Into random.org we go. List randomizer. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, and 8. Top two numbers are the two photos we use. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. That was 8. Let's go back. Try again. All right, 7 times. 2 and 8. 2 and 8 are going to be the ones we use. All right, let me cross those off right here. 2 and 8. So we got 2 and 8. 2 and 8. All right, then we have to figure out the two slabs. We got 1 and 2 as our placeholders. All right, so 1 and 2 are the slab placeholders. We also have 3, and grab these 3, 5, so not 4, and not 7. 4 and 7 are the two that are missing. All right, 4 and 7. One time, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. Box 6, box 5, 6 and 5. All right, and 4, 6, and 5. All right, just as a reminder, if there is a team that shows, we use that. If no team shows and it's a rookie, we'll go by games played in their career, not necessarily the team they were their rookie year. But it has to not show any team or mention it. If it mentions it anywhere on the card, who they were drafted. It's like score, for example, didn't always put a team. But if the team or city is listed, that would be the team it would go to. Oops, take 1 and 2 off. 1 and 2 are off. All right. Last call on the guesses here. Jesse, oh, by the way, if anybody wants to make a trade, feel free to offer your trades out there. Jesse has the Cardinals. Zach has the Falcons. David with the Ravens. Jose's got the Bills. Jesse with the Panthers. Jones has the Bears. Dave with the Bengals. Greg has the Browns. Jesse with the Boys. Jake has the Broncos. Paul with the Lions. Charlene has the Packers. Case has the Texans. Dutster with the Colts. Mike has the Jags. Paul has the Chiefs. Greg has the Raiders. Zach has the Chargers, the Rams, and the Dolphins. Daniel's got the Vikes. Dudley has the Pats. Jake has the Saints. Greg has the Giants. Jones with the Jets. Zach has the Eagles. Daniel has the Steelers. Greg has the 49ers. Zach has the Seahawks. Jesse with the Bucks. Paul has the Titans. And Clay is sitting on the Canova. All right, I'm giving it 10 seconds. If no trade out there, not even someone saying I'll trade, we're just going to open it. 3, 2, 1. All right, no trades. We're going to go right for it. And we need hot dog Frank. Oh, yeah. Hot dog Frank, bitch. Oh, yeah. Box 2, let's go. Box number 2 right here. So the seal's up top. It's going to go down. Going to give it a rip. Well, look at this. Hall of Fame coach, Tony Dungy. Tony Dungy, that's the Colts version of Tony Dungy. So Indianapolis Colts on the hit. Dudley with the hit right there. Congrats, Dudley. That's a Fanatics authenticated Tony Dungy photo. All right, Colts on the board here. Tony Dungy. Frank Dudley, congrats. Hall of Famer himself, Tony Dungy. All right, box number 8, box 8. Oh, yeah, here we go. Hall of Famer, let's go. Yum, yum. Box 8, so sealed up, down, all the way around. It's all sealed. We have Pittsburgh Steeler. Greg Lloyd. Greg Lloyd on the hit right there for the Steelers. Daniel, you were looking for a Greg Lloyd. I don't know if you ever ended up getting one. I forget. There we go. Greg Lloyd's in your cachet now. And Thomas, good last second change on your picks there. All right, Greg Lloyd. All right. Box 5. Box 5. Keeping things alive. Let's get a game on box 5 right here. Sign and slab. All right. Stickiness. All right. Here it is. Gonna give this a rip. See what we got. All right. Well, look at this. This is going to be team he's on. This is a rookie. Stadium Club Chrome. Ricky Williams. Ricky Williams on the hit right there. Run, Ricky, run. For the Saints. That is a hit for Jake. Jake on the hit. Congratulations, Jake. Ricky Williams is going to be coming your way. On the 1999 Stadium Club Chrome. Run, Ricky, run. Smoked into existence. Puff, puff. All right, guys, here we go. Last one. Box 6, box 6. Let's go. I'm going to rip it down. Look at this Hall of Famer. Look at this Hall of Famer. Is it his rookie? Oh, yeah. Look at this Hall of Famer rookie, Andre Reed. Andre Reed on the autographed rookie. Right there. That is a Buffalo Bills hit going out to Jose. Jose, nice hit right there to end the night. And then if anybody guessed teams correctly, going to get some boxes of mystery out there. That is a Andre Reed autographed rookie. And that is a 1986 Buffalo Bills. Andre Reed. You are welcome. So you guys had some fun tonight? Some big hits again. We are slapping. All right. Bills, Colts, Saints, and Steelers. Bills, Colts, Saints, and Steelers for the guesses. Hey, take care, David. We'll stay in touch here, and then you got a sweet helmet earlier. And Thomas Dudley with the guess. Jose with the hit and the guess. Mike Widows with the guess. And Jones with the guess. All right. I believe I have 5 people with the correct guesses. Thomas Dudley, Jose, Mike, and Jones. All right. I'm going to put 5 boxes of mystery out there. You guys are each going to get one. There'll be one whammy. One whammy out there. All right. 5 boxes of mystery. There'll be one whammy. All right. So we'll do one whammy out there. 5 boxes of mystery. We'll do some good football stuff out here. And we'll throw a historic autograph pack out there as well. Hobby fan auto someone can get. And Topps Chrome. Someone will get a Topps Chrome pack. Why not? All right. Lots of good stuff out there. We have a golden egg, the police, gold, silver, and then we'll have the toolbox. All right. Hey, Jake, you're awesome. I appreciate you. Have Sean keep getting better, and hope to see you here on Friday. Take care. Hey, Jake, take care. Shauna, you take care. Jose, I don't have any more of those, unfortunately. We need to get some more. Thomas, Dudley, Jose, Mike, and Jones. Go ahead. First come, first serve on those. Jose. I need stickers. Where are my stickers? Gotta find my stickers earlier. We got Jose, Thomas, Dudley, Mike Widows, and Jones. All right. Toolbox, gold. Yeah, it was given out. Yeah. All right. That leaves the police. Who didn't guess? Jose, did you guess? You did. Dudley guessed. Thomas guessed. Jones, did you guess? Jones did not guess. Jones went to police. All right. Well, we'll just go egg. We'll go from egg to left. All right. So egg is going out to Dudley. All right, Dudley. This is your egg. Move things back slightly. All right, Dudster, this is yours. The egg is a pack of Revolution football. Revolution football for Dudley. All right, Dudley. Let me put your sticker on that. All right. 4-card Revolution pack. Let's see if we can get you something nice. Oh, what a rookie. What a rookie. You're going to love it. There's a Debo. There's a Tyrone Tracy Jr. You have a parallel Colston Loveland. That's not even the great rookie I was thinking. Look at this Tyler Shuck right there. You got a Tyler Shuck and a parallel Colston Loveland. Great rookies right there. Loveland and Shuck. All right. Good pack. Good pack, Dudster. All right. Police to Jones. Jones, here's the police. You have a Topps Chrome 2025 pack. That's what we're talking about, Jones. All right, Jones. The night. Can it end even higher for Jones? What a monster night for you, Jones. Congrats, my friend. I'm so happy you have no idea. All right. Mr. Tulupuzzle. There's Pittman. Look at that. Chubba Hubbard prism or prism refractor. Well, how about in a Mecca? Look at that. Look at that. Nice rookie pull right there of a Mecca. All right. Good pack. Good way to end it there for you, Jones. All right. Toolbox. Who got the toolbox? Mr. Widows. Mike, this is your toolbox. You have a hobby pack with a guaranteed auto in it, Mike. All right. Let's see if we can get you somebody nice. All right, Mike, guaranteed auto hobby pack in here. Kyoshi Perry, Chris Bell, Johnny Johnson III, Kyle Hamilton, great rookie. Skip your auto. Arnold Ekbekte. There's Luwan Whittingham. Your auto is a Jamie Robinson. Jamie Robinson on the auto. All right, Jamie Robinson coming your way, former Florida State Seminole. Hey, you're welcome. All right, Mike. Gold box is Jose. Jose, here you go. Jose, you're going to end it with the whammy. Jose, you're going to get your very own Bucky's bandages. All right, Jose. Bucky's bandages. All right. It might not be brisket, but it's some bandages. All right. Thomas, let's go. Let's go. We'll end the night, Thomas. How about your very own historic autographs? First in flight hobby pack. First in flight hobby pack for Thomas. All right, let's see if we can get you a relic or an auto or something out of here. Always a fun product. All right. Vletting, and I can't read her last name. Vletting. There is Beyond the Space Race. That is a short print of the Zeppelin. A short print of the Zeppelin. The Zeppelin is short print. It doesn't say out of what, but it is a short print of the Zeppelin. George H.W. Bush. The Hindenburg Disaster. James Doolittle. It's hard to read. And Howard Hughes. Howard Hughes. About 15, 20 years later, he refused to get photographed anywhere or shake hands. All right, Howard Hughes, Pan Am. All right. That's going to do it, guys. Have a great rest of your week. Hopefully you have some time. You can join me again here on Friday. But until then, take care, stay safe, and God bless. If you haven't hit the like button, feel free to do so.